Baruch. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for making the minyan. So we are in Siman Rish Samech Dalet Seif Gimel. So we spoke yesterday about the types of wicks that one should use for Shabbat, and now we're talking about the type of oils. And actually, this is what we say every Friday night: Bameh madlikin, Bameh en madlikin. What do I light with? What am I not supposed to light with? So the Shulchan Aruch says you're supposed to light with a type of oil that is very easily to go up the wick and shine nicely without flickering, and not including right, the whole list over here. So to explain some of those in the list, so shemen kik is so first of all lo bechelev, and then so chelev is non-kosher fats. In an animal, there are kosher fats and fats. Even in a cow that are not meant for us, they're meant for the Bet HaMikdash, so we're not allowed to eat it. That's in the hind part of the animal. But one's not supposed to use a candle from that type of fat as well. Shemen kik is what? Castor oil. So here it says cotton oil, and cotton oil is. It seems like it wouldn't draw up properly, but what I see in the Mefarshim is that they were able to refine. Nowadays, cotton oil is better than back in the day cotton oil, and it works good. So if you're stuck, you could use it. Iteran is bad smelling oil, so that you can't use as well because you're going to leave the candles, and you're supposed to have the candles there with you at the Seudah. Mefarshim speak about what about butter. Like putting a wick in butter, like getting the butter a little bit warm, so it's like oil. So that should not be used because we're worried that you might take other types of oils and mix it in there, and if those other types of oils come from kosher fats, then you'll have a meat and milk candle going on. So we don't want you to use butter for your candle. If let's say you have olive oil is the best, as the Shulchan Aruch says, and also because it mimics what was done in the Bet HaMikdash, and it's the best as far as bright, etc. And if let's say you have olive oil and one of these oils that are not kosher, and you mix them together, and you have majority of the olive oil, then you could use that combination. Minority, you cannot use that combination. And Mefarshim also say that the second best type of oil, just because it does a good job, is sesame oil. That is a good type of oil. So a few other points on oil here is, let's say, God forbid, or whatever, you find a dead rat in your oil, right? Let's say you're pouring or something like that's disgusting in your bottle of oil. So you might say, well, I'm not eating it, I'm just using it for candles. But that's a rule in general. If you're not going to eat it, then don't bring it to Hashem as well. So therefore, you should not use that type of oil. You can't use that oil for candles. Similarly, washing your hands, netilat yadayim, just off topic a second, and it's a type of water I wouldn't drink. Then no, you're not supposed to use that for netilat yadayim. It's you want to use something that you would use for yourself, for your own self, then you use that for Hashem. An interesting halacha is that you're not supposed to put foods under your bed. There's a ruach ra'ah under your bed. This is an issue in a yeshiva dormitory where it's kind of stuck in room. People put things under their bed. Don't put food or drink under your bed. There is a leniency nowadays because it's on stone. It's not on the floor, but it's on the floor. It's on stone as opposed to earth. But if one puts food under the bed, technically it's not supposed to be used. So don't put your olive oil also under your bed, and not to use that for Shabbat candles. Last point is that we want to try doing our best to get the best candles for Shabbat, the best situation, because as the Gemara says, "Haragil baner havyin lebanim tamid chachamim." Person that does mitzvot with candles of Shabbat, candles of Chanukah, then you have children tamid chachamim. And there was in Sefer Chasidim, it says there was a story of a person who had a son that was a big Talmid Chacham, and in a certain way they were wondering, the guy's a simple guy, how did he merit to such a great son? And and they saw that he was the main thing. He was always very, very particular with his Shabbat candles, getting the best olive oil and setting it up beautifully, etc. And that's what they figured was the zechut. So Bezrat Hashem, we should have a zechut of Torah and doing the mitzvah properly. Okay, that's that for today. Mincha tonight at 4:50. It's going to be cold. Let's hopefully make it happen, Bezrat Hashem. Time to the video. Shabbat shalom.